Hi, I'm Hazel. It is almost Saturday, so it's time for a new vlog. Well, for me, it's almost Saturday. For you, it might be Sunday, or actually Saturday, or really any day of the week. I mean, it is YouTube. When you watch videos, it's really on you. But anyways, this week, Blizzard has announced at Gamescom, as many of us predicted that they would, that patch 7.3 is going to be officially launching. It's got an official release date for August the 29th? 29th, yeah. So this upcoming Tuesday, very, very soon. It's pretty exciting, or at least I'm excited. There's going to be so much to do in this patch, or at least from what I've seen of content in the PTR, it feels like there's going to be a lot to do. They are time gating it, so you're not going to be able to do everything week one. So I don't know exactly, I don't have a really good grip on how much is going to be available day one. Like if you were to hypothetically take that day off and just go play WoW all day, I wonder how much of it you would actually be able to get through. Like I wonder at what point during that like crazy WoW marathon you basically get cut off by time gating. I'm not quite sure. But in any case, I'm confident that it's not going to be another 7.2 scenario where you dive in and then 25 minutes later you're like, well, that's it, I guess. So it should be good. The devs have confirmed on Twitter that in order to get your maximum upgraded weekly chest next week, you only need to do a +10 this week. Doing a +10 or higher will guarantee you the top item level possible from your next week's chest. So make sure that you do that if that's the kind of thing that you like to do. And there's always a bit of confusion surrounding these like transitionary periods between patches and like item level bumps and Mythic Plus reward changes. So it's really nice to see them getting out in front of that with some clarification. I like that. As you may have noticed, if you have been keeping an eye on uploads, have started on Family Fighter guides. I have 2 of them down. I have 16 more to go. And it is kind of like this glorious pet battle strategy marathon because there's like a total of 180 strategies to work out and then make videos of. And I'm not exactly doing it all in one sitting, but I'm also not really doing anything else. It's actually been a really good time. I should try and mix things up a little bit. I know the pet guides definitely aren't for everybody, but I do want to get them out as soon as I can just to kind of get that done. I don't want to end up with another Family Familiar situation where it's been out for like a year and I still don't have completed guides up. I'd like to get those at least finished. Yeah, as far as making those go, it's been good. There's some of them seem significantly more challenging than others, but I like that. It looks like for the most part, if you're just doing your world quest, which 99.9% of the time you're going to be doing, they're not going to like hold up your day. But if you are going in and trying to do the challenges for the Family Fighter and the Felclamar Soul, it is not a pushover. There are some of these pets that you try and beat them with some classes, some specs, and you're like, some of them are really tough. And another thing that makes Family Fighter more difficult than Family Familiar, in my opinion, is that there are no vetoes. Like in Family Familiar, there are 15 tamers, I'm pretty sure, and you needed to do it on 12 of them. You needed to beat 12 of the 15, so not all of them. You basically had 3 vetoes per class where you would say, I'm just not beating this tamer with this type of team, and that's fine. And in Family Fighter, there is none of that. You must beat all 18 pets with all 10 classes. There is no skipping that. By classes, I mean families. There's no skipping it. There's no loopholes. There's no shortcuts. You really have to do all of it. So some of them are tougher than others, but it's been a good time. In a perfect world, I would have them all done by Tuesday to kind of like enable people that want to do a crazy marathon Family Familiar day one thing, but I don't think it's mathematically possible for me to put together that many videos before Tuesday, so I'm just gonna keep at it and do my best. But yeah, even with no Gnomeregan Pet Dungeon, I think it is still going to be a really good patch to be a pet battler in. Other stuff going on this week, in like meta YouTube news, the adpocalypse where they're demonetizing videos that they are deemed to be not advertiser friendly, like things that are controversial or include violence or whatever, is ramping up in the last week or so. Specifically, a bunch of my videos have been flagged as being controversial, and they don't give you a reason, and there's a manual review button, and I've been requesting reviews because these are videos where I'm talking about World of Warcraft, and not even like the violent parts of World of Warcraft. They're pretty tame videos. I've been requesting reviews, and so far the reviews have been coming back and saying, oh yeah, you're right, this isn't actually all that offensive to anybody. And for the most part, those reviews have been coming back fine, and they've been confirming that those flags are false. But it's still a very frustrating, concerning thing to deal with. I'm sure a lot of creators are probably getting hit with that a lot harder. And now more than ever, I am, from the bottom of my heart, so grateful to all of you people that support me on Patreon, because the Patreon support in particular, is the thing that really gives me the confidence to continue giving YouTube my time, like my full-time effort, because this is my job. I do this full-time. And if my only source of income was from YouTube ad revenue, and that was just getting randomly taken away for really no reason, I would absolutely be considering looking for another line of work. And if it gets really bad, it might come to that. But for now, things are pretty manageable. And thanks to you super magical people on Patreon, I'm not overly worried about it. And I have lots of plans to keep making videos for as long as my life lets me. So thank you guys again. Always, but also again. What else in WoW? It is Battle Pet bonus week, and our EU friends, which is you if you're in EU, you're getting a Squirt day. I believe it's quite soon. I'm not sure the exact day, but Squirt is going to be up in the garrison, the Draenor garrison. And because that coincides with the Battle Pet experience week, it's basically just a really good day to level pets. You can just take any pets that you haven't finished leveling yet, power level them super quick at your garrison, and basically catch up a bunch of stuff. So if you live in EU and you have battle pets that you want leveled, just make a note of that. Make sure you don't miss out on that. It's really good leveling. And yeah, I did some PvP pet battles on the stream. I had a lot of fun today actually picking out themed teams. And some of them did surprisingly well. The all panda team, with like a lot of cute face rolling around. That cute face is it's so satisfying when your adorable little panda dodges just like a death laser, because it's literally using an ability called cute face. It's one of the things I like about pet battles. Questions from this week. Wild Knights asks, Hazel, is there anywhere that you post your schedule? I know some of your content is at regular times during the week, and it would be nice to be able to look up the next time you're planning to stream or post a new video. Something like no stream this weekend or baking stream Saturday is what you're looking for. So what you're looking for is available kind of in a couple of different places. For announcements like what you're mentioning, I do post those on Twitter. If I'm ever going to skip a stream, or a stream's going to be late, or I'm planning a video for a day but something happens, I will almost always tweet about that. And then the baking stream dates get tweeted as well. The baking stream dates in particular also get posted on Patreon, and I believe that post is not locked behind a paywall. I should be able to, even if you don't support me on Patreon, go to the page and see in a post when the baking streams are for a month once they've been announced, which is at the beginning of the month. As far as video release times, I have a video schedule posted in the description of my channel trailer. But I will now that I've actually like listed out all these places where I say where I'm gonna do stuff, I've realized that it's kind of absurd, and I really need to just put together like a public calendar somewhere. So I'm gonna look into that. I don't really know how I would go about doing that and having it stay up to date without being like a bunch of extra work. The other thing is that whenever I plan a schedule too far in advance, invariably something happens. So I would need it to be a place where I can just like update it really quickly. So I'll think about that. But in the meantime, the best place for updates is to check my Twitter. And then the other thing, as far as videos and live streams, is that on YouTube, even if you're subscribed to me, you're not going to get notifications for my new videos or streams unless you opt into notifications. So on YouTube, you can click this bell icon thing when you are on my channel page, and you can actually turn on notifications for my channel, and that will help alert you whenever I go live on stream. And when I post videos, so that you don't have to hunt down new stuff, it'll actually tell you. So those are the two things I would recommend, is check Twitter and opt into notifications, and I really should make a calendar. Anyways, that has been my week. Thank you so much for watching. In the comments, don't forget to leave questions if you would like questions answered, and also I want to hear what you are most excited for in patch 7.3. I want to hear what different people are looking forward to. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!